I want to be the first person in human history to teleport himself.
1. So the heckler was foreshadowing, then yeah, foreshadowing. 2. This kid is a great cat for a young Miles Teller.
And if you could build the thing, which you can.
I've already built it.
3. And he has the wounds to prove it.
Next to your flying car.
4. Fantastic car.
Clobbering time.
5. This gives Ben a pretty decent reason to make that comic booky line his catchphrase. He's just making fun of this guy, the first guess his brother. 6. Hey, finally a Jewish Ben Grimm just like in the comics.
Go check on that fuss. You don't hit a kid.
7. You don't hit a kid, but you do send him outside armed with only a bat to investigate the potential thieves. But since he finds a new best friend, parental negligence win.
Hey!
8. Extremely obedient dogs. 9. Any kid with that many N64s must be cool. 10.
What are you listening to?
Portishead.
Put a lot of faith
11.
in these kids.
He's not wrong, this is like the Muppet Babies version of the Fantastic Four, but who doesn't love the Muppet Babies? This jerk hates babies. 12.
Think about it. People running the earth are the same ones running it into the ground, so maybe it deserves what it's got coming to it.
At least Victor is honest about what he thinks. Nobody should really be that surprised when he gets all doomy.
Dr.
13.
Jim over here.
Haha. 14. 4 tops. I won't pretend like I recognize this song, but I was hoping for a connection and there was one. 15. That's a fireflower. 16.
Hey, John, Reed, nice to meet you.
Making new friends. 17. I could personally watch shots like this for hours. 18. Is that a Lego cup? Give me that cup.
Ethanol
19.
kills brain cells.
Chemistry lesson. 20.
Unless we go first.
While I don't endorse making life-changing choices while intoxicated, it's a good enough reason for these 3 super intelligent kids to make the decision to go. 21. We're about 40 minutes into this film, and other than a few strange-looking Sue Storm wigs, I don't have too many complaints about this movie. Everything is shot beautifully and the performances have been great. I keep waiting for the switch to the train wreck this ends up being. 22. We all know who Doctor Doom is, but they've done a decent job of keeping him on the line between being just an arrogant, selfish, self-serving, angsty kid and a straight-up villain. His slow burn to evil contrasts well with Reed's chipper team-building spirit. 23. 24.
Okay, I got it.
Manually override the re-entry. Get down all the garbage matches on the tension level.
25. So in this version of the Fantastic Four they got flied. 26. I'm not sure anyone asked for it, but here's your dark origin story for the Fantastic Four. 27. Yep, that's an appropriate response. 28. Wow, and gross, a realistic Mr. Fantastic muscles and tendons, all stretched, not rubbery like past incarnations, and the sheer terror that someone who was learning there like this would be going through is captured perfectly. 29.
My friends!
Man, Whiplash was so good. I'm giving Miles Teller a bunch of wins for being awesome. This better not derail his career. 30. This Human Torch is sick, just looks real. 31. I give them credit for jumping ahead. We did just sit through half of the movie for another origin story, but at least we don't have to suffer through the getting used to my new powers montage. They're suited up, they're powerful, we get it. 32.
Control over more than that world. We'll have control over ours.
Now, could someone please get me a fluffy white cat so I can pet it slowly in my lap? 33.
Flame on.
Another realistic reason for the use of the catchphrase, he's actually turning the flame on with his suit.
Track him down,
34.
Susu.
35.
For him.
Friends till the end.
Any
36.
music, it helps me think.
Sir, we couldn't afford any porous heads, so how about the score from this movie Fantastic Four? 37. One of the lamest superpowers has some pretty great uses. 38.
Made it ugly.
Whoops, an email from Tran to Fox must have slipped into the script. 39.
Good feeling, Stan.
Is this what we can expect from Stanley cameos from now on? If so, win. 40. Great decision to let these two stay friends, barely a moment of dismay. 41. Also hugging.
Not possible.
He says while standing next to Stretchy and Fireball. 42 badass bad guy. 43 This skulking around the facility scene is pretty great. Each member is more or less alone, and we see what happens when they don't work together. 44 The last act has some amazing visuals. It's too bad it doesn't mean more to us at this point. 45
Alright! It's clobbering time!
Teamwork. 46 Awkward win. If you like this video, click the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up and turn your notifications on so you never miss any videos from my channel. I'll see you lads in the next one.